Welcome to you in third lecture of chemical thermodynamics. Today's topics are work in reversible process, work in free expansion, enthalpy, and relation between QP and QV, and change in enthalpy and change in internal energy. Change in enthalpy in endothermic and exothermic reactions. इन टॉपिक्स पे हम लोग आज डिस्कस करेंगे. फर्स्ट वी गो वर्क in a reversible process. Suppose this is taken a vessel in which gas is filled and this is piston. Suppose that pressure is applied P external and pressure of gas is P internal. Clear? Suppose during expansion gas expands. Gas expands. Expansion होगा और expansion के दौरान जो है piston ऊपर की ओर रन करेगा in this way. Suppose their change in volume is delta V. Change in volume is delta V. Then you know, in this case, their work is equal to P delta V. You know. अब यहाँ पर देखें प्रेशर मान लीजिए चेंज हो रहा है हमारे पास, इसी को हम लोग जो है रिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस में, क्योंकि इसको हम लोग कॉम्प्रेस भी कर सकते हैं और एक्सपेंशन भी हो सकता है, तो रिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस में इसको हम लोग इस तरह लिखते हैं. सपोज दिस इज V1 एंड दिस इज V2. दिस इनिशियल वॉल्यूम, दिस इज फाइनल वॉल्यूम, और यू कैन राइट VI VF in this way. So their upper limit is taken VF and lower limit is taken VI, and their work changes P delta V. This is clear. This is delta V. We can also write for very short change dV. So you can write in this way. Minus sign comes outside. There P dV. This P external applied. Clear? सपोज मान लीजिए जब ये एक्सपेंशन आपका हो रहा है हमारे पास में, तो यहाँ पर जो प्रेशर में शॉर्ट चेंजिंग हो रही है डीपी है हमारे पास में, तब कितना होगा आपका, दिस इज पी एक्सटर्नल इज इक्वल टू पी इंटरनल प्लस माइनस चेंज इन प्रेशर. ये आपका फॉर वेरी शॉर्ट चेंज इन प्रेशर, ठीक है ना, क्योंकि यहाँ जब एक्सपेंशन होगा तो डीपी बहुत शॉर्ट होगा. ठीक, ये for very less value of dp, जो वैल्यू लेस होगी इसको हम लोग नेग्लेक्ट कर देंगे, then their W reversible will be minus V of VI and it will be P internal dV. Suppose this P internal is represented by only P, then you write W is equal to minus VF to VI, there P dV. Now we go by gas equation. You know PV is equal to nRT. PV is equal to nRT. Clear? Hence P will be equal to nRT upon V. Putting this value in this equation, the W becomes VF to VI and it will be nRT upon VD. Now this is sign of integration. During integration कांस्टेंट वैल्यूज को हम लोग बाहर ले लेते हैं. इट कम्स nRT अपर लिमिट इज VF, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम वैल्यू VF है हमारे पास में, और देयर बिकम्स 1/V dV. बट इसमें आप जानते हैं कि 1/V का हम लोग यहाँ इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे, ठीक. देन इट कम्स -RT. यहां पर आपका कितना आ जाएगा? ln इज log on base e. It's called exponential logarithm. Clear? और यह कहा जाएगा VF upon VI. ln means they are log on base e VF upon VI. You can write. Now again, if you change its in simple logarithm, exponential sign हम लोग हटाएंगे, simple logarithm में लाएंगे, then W becomes -2.303 nRT log 10 VF upon VI. ठीक. This is a formula for reversible process in the work. You know also P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Clear? So there we can write Pi Vi is equal to Pf Vf. From this, Vf upon Vi becomes Pi upon Pf. रिवर्स वैल्यू है. इस वैल्यू को हम लोग यहाँ पुट करें, then you can write also this equation in this way. Reversible -2.303 nRT log on base 10 Pi upon Pf. Clear? This is formula for work done in a reversible process. Now, you know delta U is equal to Q minus P delta V during expansion. During expansion, suppose the expansion is free. During free expansion, free expansion का मतलब है pressure becomes zero. There P is taken 0. P is taken 0, then P delta V also will be 0. In this way, delta U is equal to Q. Okay? This will be during free expansion. Clear? In the same way, during constant volume, you know, also their delta V is equal to 0, so their P delta V becomes 0. ठीक, so delta U is equal to Q. ठीक है ना? Their Q you can take QV. That means heat exchange in constant volume. In the same way, for an adiabatic process, adiabatic process, you know, exchange of heat is zero. Adiabatic process को मालूम है कि heat given or heat taken becomes zero. So using first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q minus P delta V. Clear? If you taken Q is equal to 0, then delta is equal to minus P delta V. During adiabatic process here. Sorry. ठीक है ना? ये कब आपका होगा यहाँ पर? Adiabatic process में होगा. Clear? During adiabatic process. Now, we go. The next topic. Enthalpy, also called heat content, denoted by H. Denoted by H. It is also a state function. इसके पहले हम कुछ बात पढ़े यहाँ पर. एक टर्म है आपका U. U is called internal energy. U is called internal energy. You know, at constant temperature, U is also constant. We take another energy, PV, pressure volume energy. You know, unit of pressure into volume is also joule. Pressure is Newton per meter square and volume is meter cube. That is Newton into meter. It is joule. Thus, PV is also a form of energy. It is called pressure volume energy, also called pressure energy. Also called pressure energy. Clear? And it is also constant at given temperature according to Boyle's law. Boyle's law में आपने पढ़ा हुआ है, ठीक? कि PV is equal to constant. That's P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2 at constant temperature. So at constant temperature, at given temperature, internal energy and pressure volume energy are constant. So sum of both also will be constant, and it is called enthalpy, denoted by H. So for a system at a given temperature, sum of its internal energy and pressure volume energy is constant, and it is said to be enthalpy and denoted by H. Clear? So hence H is enthalpy, U is internal energy, P is pressure, and V is volume. Clear? If the state of system is changed, then you know internal energy is changed. जैसे गैस को compress कर दिया हमने constant pressure पर, तो volume is also changed. This is. It means enthalpy is also changed. It is called delta H. It is the relation between delta H and delta U. Delta H and delta U. इसको देखें हम लोग फिर से एक बार डिफाइन करते हैं, ठीक? इस फॉर्मूले को कैसे ऑब्टेन करते हैं रिलेशन, आइए उसके बारे में हम लोग देखते हैं. सपोज मान लीजिए ड्यूरिंग एक्सपेंशन a system is changed from state 1 to state 2. Hence internal energy is taken U1, internal energy is taken U2, and volume is taken V1 and volume is taken V2. Clear? This is final volume, final internal energy. Now using by first law of thermodynamics, what is the first of thermodynamics? Delta U is equal to Q minus P delta V during expansion. Clear? At constant pressure, we write QP. Now, delta U will be U2 minus U1. That is final internal energy minus initial internal energy. And change in volume is V2 minus V1. Final volume minus initial volume. Rearrange this equation. Here U2 minus U1 QP. इसको ऐसा अरेंज कर ले. QP is equal to, इसको इधर लाएंगे U2 minus U1 plus P V2 minus V1. Now you arrange, rearrange the equation. U2 minus U1 plus PV2 minus PV1. On rearranging, you got U2 plus PV2 minus U1 minus PV1. Also you can write U2 plus PV2 and taken minus is common, then there becomes positive sign. This is. Suppose in this state enthalpy is H1, enthalpy is H2. So hence H1 will be U1 plus PV1 and H2 will be U2 plus PV2. इसमें मैंने relation पढ़ा था. H is equal to U plus PV at given temperature. Now put these values. U2 plus PV2 is equal to H2 and this is H1. It is equal to the delta H. You can define it in this way. At constant temperature, change in enthalpy is equal to the taken or given heat energy. And also you can say at constant pressure. Okay, pressure be constant here. Constant pressure and constant temperature, QP is equal to delta H. In exchange of heat energy is equal to the change in enthalpy. This is the relation between QP and delta H. Clear? And you know, their QP is equal to कितना है आपका delta U plus P delta V. But you know QP is equal to delta H, so you can say delta H is equal to delta U plus P delta V. This is the relation between delta H and delta U. Clear? Where delta H is equal to QP. Now again, at constant volume, you know their delta V will be 0. So their P delta V will be 0 also. By using first law of thermodynamics, but first law of thermodynamics. What is the relation? You know, delta U is equal to Q minus P delta V होता है. At constant volume, it's taken QV and it becomes 0. Okay? So if you taken QV, then delta U is equal to QV minus 0. At constant volume, delta V is equal to, so P delta V also take 0. And QV is the exchange of heat at constant volume. That's delta U is equal to QV. Now we go again by this equation. You can write delta U is equal to आपका QV आ जाएगा यहाँ. So you can write clear delta H equal to also QV. इस तरह से हम रिलेशन को यहाँ कोरिलेट कर सकते हैं. Now again, during a reaction, रिएक्शन की बात करते हैं और खासतौर से गैसियस रिएक्शन. गैसियस रिएक्शन के बारे में बात करते हैं. अरे लोगों ने पाया था डेल्टा H इक्वल टू क्या था, डेल्टा U plus P delta V. Delta V change in volume. ठीक, by gas equation ठीक, you know PV is equal to कितना होता है nRT, so there P delta V will be delta NGRT. Delta NG is change in number of gaseous molecules. Suppose taken this reaction, this gaseous reaction, and nitrogen, hydrogen, ammonia, all are gases. You see the number of reactant molecules is 1 plus 3, 4, and the number of product molecules is 2. This is NR, this is NP, number of product molecules. So hence delta Ng will be number of product molecules minus number of reactant molecules, and hence it will be 2 minus 4 is equal to minus 2. Putting this value in this reaction, we got delta H is equal to delta U plus delta Ng RT. During a gaseous reaction, you can find out delta H by this relation. So delta Ng will be Np minus Nr, that is number of product gaseous molecules minus number of reactant gaseous molecules in this way. आप इस यहाँ पर कोरिलेट कर सकते हैं, इनका न्यूमेरिकल्स भी हम लोग सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. Now we go next topic. No. Delta H for endothermic and exothermic reactions. Take an endothermic reaction. Suppose you dissolve sugar into water, you got aqueous solution of sugar. Okay? Sugar aqueous. You know, when you supply heat, then sugar is firstly dissolved. It is an example of endothermic reaction. Supply heat means heat is added in reactants. तो heat कहाँ ऐड करेंगे आप? इधर. उधर जाएगा, किसमें आपका हो जाएगा? प्लस, सॉरी माइनस में आपका होगा. क्लियर? अब यहाँ पर हमारे पास में देखें, रिएक्टेंट्स के लिए बात करें, हम इसको इधर लाएंगे तो एनर्जी ऐड हो रही है. ठीक, यानी प्रोडक्ट की एनर्जी जो है आपके रिएक्टेंट से ज्यादा है. एनर्जी इंक्रीजेस. इन दिस केस डेल्टा H is taken positive. So for endothermic reactions, delta H is positive. Endothermic means reactions in which heat energy is absorbed. Taken a chemical reaction. चलिए पहले इसको ले लेते हैं, सर्कल में. This is also gaseous molecule. This is endothermic reaction. That means when 1 mole nitrogen reacts with 1 mole oxygen, then 43.2 kilocalorie energy, heat energy is absorbed. That means total energy of products is greater than total energy of reactants. In this case, enthalpy change is taken positive, and this equation is written also in this form. इसको हम लोग ऐसे रखते हैं डेल्टा H इज इक्वल टू 43.2 किलो कैलोरी. Positive sign means absorption of energy. Endothermic reactions. Now, for exothermic reactions, exothermic का example देखें आप. You take lime, चूना लीजिए, ठीक है ना? क्या लेना है कुछ? Like calcium hydroxide. You add aqueous water and you find aqueous solution of lime. एक कंटेनर में पानी लीजिए, you drop lime. Observe to it. Container becomes hot. Temperature of container rises. वापस निकलने लगेगी, हो सकता है कुछ देर में बॉइलिंग होने लगे. It means heat is evolved in this reaction. It is when possible when heat of product is lesser than heat of reactants. तो जो एक्स्ट्रा हीट होगी कहाँ होगी? बाहर निकलेगी. यानी इस रिएक्शन को हम लोग ऐसे लिख सकते हैं कि heat is evolved. तो a reaction in which heat is evolved known as exothermic reaction. For these reactions, delta H is taken negative. Delta H is taken negative. यानी कि बाहर निकल. Example: when nitrogen combines with hydrogen to forms ammonia. In this case, 22.3 kilocalorie energy is evolved when 1 mole nitrogen combines with 3 mole hydrogen to give 2 mole of ammonia and also produce 22.3 kilocalorie energy. एनर्जी इवॉल्व हो रही है, सिस्टम की कम हो रही है, ठीक है. In this case, delta H is taken negative and it is written in this way. Delta H is for this reaction as 22.3 kilocalorie. तो ये एंथैल्पी हमेशा मेमोरी में रखेंगे फॉर एंडोथर्मिक रिएक्शंस. Process clear? Delta H is always taken positive. And for exothermic process, delta H is always taken negative. Okay? इस वीडियो को आप समझें, अगर देखें, ठीक है, लाइक करें, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब करें और अगले वीडियो का इंतजार करें. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है. ओके.